From the start of my day making breakfast, my life has changed in many ways since angioplasty for CCSVI 4 years ago.
Before angioplasty, I used to just pour a little bit of cereal in a bowl and put some yogurt on it. But now I have my fancy breakfast. And when they say I poured it in the bowl, quite often I poured it on the floor because my shake and not get it right. Oops, I dropped something. Oh no!
At least I don't have to pick it up. It's there.
I know usually you'd have to clean up after me.
Not usually. 4 years ago.
I'm amazed I can hold strawberries in my hand. And I'm amazed I can cut them. You used to freak out if I was trying to cut anything, because I'd cut myself. Yum!
Oh, let's talk about. Can you name all of your symptoms?
Oh,
like
well,
currently and perhaps
okay, no,
the ones previously.
Before the treatment, before CCSVI treatment. Okay. The most noticeable thing was my balance. I had no balance. I would be, holding on to walls in the apartment to try and get around. That, along with my drop foot, which was that I couldn't flex this foot. It was really stiff, and I had to drag it kind of like this, and I'd be leaning against the walls, struggling to get by. It was horrible. That was probably the most visible, noticeable thing. I have a tiny shoelace untied.
Oh. See, this is like amazing. You actually bending over and doing that.
It's just sort of loose, but I got the gloves on. I can't feel it there through the gloves. Could you imagine? Did you try out my shoe before?
No.
I couldn't tie shoelaces, actually. I could only use Velcro shoes.
I didn't even notice. I guess that's true, isn't it?
That's true. It was Velcro that I used. That's cute.
What?
I used to get a headache almost every week that would not go away, no matter how much ibuprofen or Tylenol or whatever I would take. It was still there. It would fade a little bit, but still there, and I just feel terrible. Which, since the treatment, almost 4 years ago, haven't had one of those headaches.
Although I still need mobility aids for distance, I can walk about 500 meters without any help.
Well,
I think that's enough.
half a kilometer. That's good.
500 meters.
Yeah, awesome.
Before angio, I used to swim fairly regularly, but I couldn't use my right foot. And 4 years later, so before angio, I could get out using the ladder. But there really wasn't much point because there was nowhere to go. So I couldn't go in the hospital.
She's one of the hardest working people in my aquafit class, I would say, my aqualite. Her form is fabulous. Even the corrections, I would ask her, Lori, shoulders back, hips forward, and she does it now. Whereas before, she physically couldn't bring her hips forward. So I've seen huge changes in Lori, and I know she's just going to get better and better and better. So.
And 4 years after angio, I can still do this. So when my bath bench broke a few months ago, I decided not to bother replacing it because I can stand in the shower now. Because of my improvements, I have been able to increase my overall health, both physically and mentally. I can participate in many more activities, even walking through chairs in a restaurant without any mobility aid. And I've made a lot of new friends.
And 1, 2, 3.